Some directors create gold with nearly every movie. Some become legends that refuse to bow out gracefully and continue long past their heyday. Others only make garbage, and some are one-hit wonders. Then there is M. Night Shyamalan, who has proven, if nothing else, that you will always be surprised with whatever he delivers. No, not because he is a master of suspense and twists, but because you never know if you're getting good M. Night or bad M. Night. After an amazing downward spiral that began with Lady in the Water, M. Night's film The Visit seemed to be a turning point, with Shyamalan's latest films all being fairly solid. Then we get Old. No, not physically, I mean the film Old, based on the French graphic novel Sandcastles, written by Pierre-Oscar Levy, which was adapted by M. Night for the big screen. To be fair, Old is not a terrible film, and is far from Shyamalan's worst. It does offer a solid story, though this is taken from the graphic novel itself, and this is where the film's problems lie. Most of what is good is because of the story from the novel. A lot of what's bad is completely from Shyamalan. Telling the story of the Kappa family, most of Old takes place on a beach where several guests of a secluded resort have been brought to on the recommendation of the resort's manager, who only offers select guests such an opportunity. Soon, the guests, including the Kappa family, discover they are rapidly aging while on the beach, and find themselves physically unable to leave the beach with no way to contact anyone to leave either. The idea behind Old is unique, but Shyamalan's execution is sadly lacking. While the entirety of the novel's story is set solely on the beach and focuses on the human nature element of people coming to terms with their mortality, the film changes things up a bit to offer more thrills and suspense. But the added thriller element does nothing for the film, and none of the thrilling moments meant to make you unsettled land, mainly because of how stupidly the characters react to many of the life-threatening situations. Oftentimes, things are either too convenient, happening just for the sake of moving the plot along, or characters react illogically in the face of danger, resulting in completely avoidable scenarios. None of the characters are well fleshed out for that matter either, outside of the Kappa family. And while the Kappas have a backstory that offers a few solid moments that either make you feel for them or relate to them, it's not enough to make you care about their fates. Not enough depth is given to the supporting cast, and what little is done only takes more time away from the only interesting people in the film. Don't worry though, what the film lacks in character development is not made up for in acting. While it's not as bad as Mark Wahlberg crying about the bees and The Happening, most performances in this film are poor. Shyamalan does his best to add a twist to what was a fairly straightforward story in the novel, and create more depth and explanations for what is happening, something the novel never offers outside of what the characters speculate is causing the events. Shyamalan, however, tries to offer concrete explanations and a happier ending, neither of which are fulfilling. Ultimately, we get a clever idea taken from a simple novel, with a lot of bloated excess added in that does nothing to make the story better. It's entertaining for the concept, but ultimately you're probably better off just reading the graphic novel. I give Old 2.5 out of 4 stars.